Valparaiso is Chile's most controversial city. Many Chileans advise tourists not to come here because there is crime here and the city can be quite dirty. But many people who come here like the street art, the colourful buildings, the architecture, the hillside views you get looking over the port. Now, I visited Valparaiso in February 2026, and in this video I'm going to give you my opinion on the city. Now, I'm not going to pretend that I am a Valparaiso expert because I only spent one day in the city, but overall the city did remind me a little bit of Brazil, more specifically Salvador in Brazil, but I would say that Valparaiso felt a little bit less lively and a little bit less culturally vibrant than Salvador. Now, most people who come to Valparaiso visit Valparaiso as a day trip from Santiago. It is a 2-hour bus ride from Santiago, so that means you probably will be arriving at the Valparaiso bus terminal. I've put the terminal on the screen here, and I've also circled the historic centre of Valparaiso. That is where you're going to want to stay. Now, I personally did walk from the bus terminal to the historic centre along this pathway here, and I would not recommend doing that if you've got luggage with you or if you're staying overnight in the historic centre, because it is a little bit rough along this route here. I've put a few photos on the screen so you can kind of gauge what it looks like. It reminds me a little bit of walking around the centre of Sao Paulo in Brazil. If any of you have walked around this part of Sao Paulo, it is quite hectic. There are lots of people selling stuff and market stalls, rough looking characters, rough old buildings. So again, if you are arriving into Valparaiso with your luggage and your suitcases and your backpacks into the bus terminal, I recommend you use the Uber application. Take an Uber from the bus terminal to the centre. Uber works perfectly fine in Valparaiso, and then you will arrive in the historic centre where hopefully your accommodation will be located. But if you are walking, just be aware the historic centre is uphill, so you will have to walk up a hill to get here. Now, once you get up the hill and up to the historic centre, it is going to feel much safer, because in the historic centre you see lots of tourists, lots of American tourists, British tourists, Brazilian tourists, German tourists. You see lots of tour groups and tour guides here. I've actually put a link below in the description and the comment section to a walking tour that you can book for the historic centre of the city. I personally did not do a walking tour, but I did kind of tag along to a couple of the walking tour groups, and I did find it interesting hearing about the reasoning behind the colourful buildings and the European architecture you see. Valparaiso was a very important sailing port in the 19th century. You had British and German and European sailors here. They used colourful ship paint to paint their buildings so they could protect their buildings against the humidity and the salty sea air, and also so the sailors could see their homes from afar out at sea. Now, in the historic centre, there are of course a few nice viewpoints where you can get a nice view across the port. You've got Paseo Atkinson, Paseo Mirador and Paseo Yugoslavo. Additionally, you have a nice selection of quaint cafes and restaurants in the historic centre, though I have to be honest, I did go to this cafe, Cafe Entre Ceros, and to be honest, there were a couple of hairs in my food, so I can't honestly vouch for this cafe, but there are a wide selection of others you can choose from in the historic centre. There are a good selection of museums you can go to. There is an immigration museum, though the price here was quite expensive, I thought. I certainly don't like art galleries, but if you do like art galleries, there are lots around, free ones, paid ones, and I did allude to this earlier, but there is a lot of street art and graffiti in the historic centre if you like that too. Now then, would I recommend visiting Valparaiso if you are coming to Chile? And my answer is yes, at least as a day trip from Santiago. As I said, I felt very safe in the historic centre because it is just really touristy. The buildings are really pretty. It's just a really nice place to walk around for a few hours. You can maybe do a walking tour, grab a bite to eat, but would I stay here overnight? I think it depends. If you really love art galleries and street art and museums, then maybe stay here for 1 or 2 nights, but if not, you can easily visit the city as a day trip for a few hours. Now, if you look at a map, you will see that Valparaiso is near the city of Viña del Mar, and Viña del Mar is Chile's most famous beach town, and this on the screen is what it looks like. So you may want to combine both cities in one, and what I've done in the description and the comment section, I've put a link to a tour which starts in Santiago and takes you to both Viña del Mar and Valparaiso, plus this tour takes you to do some wine tasting in the Casablanca Valley, something that you may be interested in if you're coming to Chile on a short period of time. Furthermore, I should mention that some people actually stay in the city of Viña del Mar and visit Valparaiso as a day trip from Viña del Mar, and you can easily do this using the light railway system. There is a light railway system connecting Valparaiso and Viña del Mar. So if you are staying in Viña del Mar, what you can do is head down to either the Miramar Primera Mar train station or the Estación Viña del Mar station. And then when you're in the station, just go to the machines, the ticket machines, and at these machines you will be able to buy a card called an FA card. It costs 3,000 pesos, and you can use your foreign bank card to make the payment at these machines. And then you top up this FA card with 1,000 or 2,000 pesos. Again, you can use your bank card to do this, and then you can travel on this light railway system. Scan the FA card on the barriers, and then keep that FA card because you'll need it to scan through the barriers at the station where you're leaving. And if you are coming to Valparaiso, the station where you will want to leave is Estación Puerto, that you can see on the screen here. And I will just finish by saying, if you are taking a day trip to Valparaiso from Santiago, the bus terminal in Santiago you want to get to is the Terminal San Borja, and the company that runs the buses between Santiago and Valparaiso is Flixbus. You can go onto the Flixbus website and buy your tickets online in advance. Now, if you are a foreigner that has recently been to Valparaiso, do let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed your time in the city and if you would recommend others to visit the city, because as I did say at the start of this video, the city does divide opinion. Now, if you are a local from Valparaiso or near Valparaiso, comment below your recommendations for the city, because that will help out other viewers who are watching this video. And if you are planning to come to Valparaiso soon, also let me know in the comments too.